Real quick, I want to do a quick. I want to bring Patrick from Foundry up to the stage. Foundry has been they were one of our first node runners. They've been operating a FortiScan node for a couple months now, and I know Patrick. I know you have a flight here shortly, so just really briefly, sort of wanted to hear about Foundry's experience operating a Forta node. I guess any sort of interesting learnings about the onboarding process, and then given you're sort of the man in charge of Forta at Foundry, just curious what the day-to-day experience sort of looking after a Forta node looks like from your standpoint.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me. Like you said, I'm Patrick Berry from Foundry Digital. We do a lot of I'm on the staking team, but we're well known for our mining. But so our experience has been pretty straightforward and easy. Honestly, it's pretty easy to run a Forta node. The setup is very quick, and the monitoring is very easy. I think the monitoring going forward, kind of. Because that's kind of the main goal as someone that's like Foundry or would be other kind of like institutions that are looking to run scan nodes and help secure, because there's going to be people that are interested in certain smart contracts and making sure that there's no illicit activity or questionable activity going around smart contracts. I know me personally, I don't know if anyone remembers this, but the Grim Finance exploit on Phantom, I lost a I kind of missed the money that I lost in the exploit. So something like this for either retails, but obviously large retail investors, obviously, but large institutions, as blockchain technology and DeFi becomes more prevalent, there's going to be a lot of interest in smart contract security and monitoring. So I think that's where Forta kind of has its edge. But in terms of running the node, very simple, very straightforward. I don't know if there's anything you want to ask me specifically, but.
Yeah, Patrick, thanks for those comments. I am interested, just sort of like what the day-to-day looks like. Do you find yourself sort of needing to spend a lot of time maintaining it day to day, or is it a pretty sort of automated experience at this point?
It's pretty hands-off. Forta especially, there's not a lot of, there's other protocols where I feel like I'm having to, because I don't just work on Forta, I work on a couple other, Solana and Ethereum, but, those are a little more hands-on. Forta is nice and easy for me, very hands-off. We are in the process because a lot of our, like I said earlier, a lot of our job is, monitoring and upkeep. So we're working on, pushing custom Prometheus metrics, because a lot of that we pipe all of our Prometheus metrics through Datadog, and that's how we monitor, performance on the network and everything, and the performance of our scan node. So working on a custom Prometheus metrics exporter for that. But other than that, the upkeep and maintenance is, very hands off. It's very straightforward.
That's great to hear. Well, Patrick, I know you've got to catch a flight, so thank you for jumping on, and safe travels to the Cornell blockchain event.
Thank you very much, and thank you for having me.